When I got the brief of Panavision, initially I kind of stripped it back to the idea of like, why do people or why do crew go to Panavision? It comes back to the idea of like, just to create stories and provoke emotion. And for me, we're about creating a piece that has no language barriers. It takes us into a story, out of the story to see how the film set's been made, and then finishes back in this world.
Every year at Camera Homage, Panavision has a trailer that we show before all of the films that are screening. This year, we really wanted to take a different approach, one inspired by a true-to-life interpretation of what it's like for our customers on set and through post-production to showcase the end-to-end offerings of our company. This concept is called The Dance. It showcases not only the dance that occurs within the relationship in the scene, but also what happens behind the camera.
I was like, let's keep this really simple and stripped back. Let's keep it like really true and authentic, and let's bookend it with a really dramatic piece and just something that like represents Panavision for what it is, which is absolute quality.
Every individual that hands off a lens or swivels a light, there's an art to that, and there's a beauty to that. One of our first decisions was that this was going to be a one-take commercial, not only to show that we are truly part of a single set, but to represent the ease and flow that a customer has moving between the various companies that we offer.
I think it would be really challenging for other companies to be able to pull off a project like this. Panavision are uniquely placed to have a variety of different resources to bring together for a project like this. Panavision and the Panavision Group look after our customers as best we can, and we try and bring new people into the family. I felt that reciprocated when we went out to find people to be part of the project.
My relationship with Panavision comes directly through DPs, but I've got quite a close relationship as I'm in there twice a week doing preps for various different types of shoots. Every time they help me, it helps at the shoots that I work on, and that directly feeds back into future jobs.
Me and Island Studios always had a really great relationship. They're just so accommodating with everything. It's been a big part of my production life, like shooting here.
I've been working with Panalux ever since the company came into formation. Being a gaffer, you know, sort of paint really. I mean, it's a cliche, but painting with light, you know.
Under grip technical marketing, I'm a go-between between the grips on the outside and the hire desk. So whether you were in the camera department, video or grips, it's all just trying to make the equipment right and right for the production team.
The piece was this idea of like a relationship that had broken and then finishes as a rebirth at the end of it.
When he pitched the creative for the job, it was very clear that he has an affinity to the Panavision brand, and he really understands what we as a company bring to the table. What was really important, as is with any project, was to give Craig and Tom sort of the creative freedom to go away and choose a format and lenses that they really felt suited the project and really resonated with the creative choices.
We had artistes, and now we're doing large format. Sensors are getting bigger. I just love them because they've got that classic large format, clean kind of feel, but they still flare. They still have really nice curves to them.
It's quite cool looking at the monitor when something's being shot with Panavision vintage lenses, because then it just gives a whole other dimension to the work, which is a little bit vintage inspired. It just gives it an extra depth.
We shot this on DXL2, so it was so easy to fall in love with the footage straight out of the camera. But then going into the DI suite, it just took it to a whole other level.
Shooting at the DXL is kind of an advantage for us in color correction because we helped develop the color that's used on set for the camera. So we can take the looks that are used on set and integrate them into the color correction seamlessly.
We combined also new techniques, like we have a lot of LED lighting, but the majority of it was tungsten as well, which I kind of feel like it was quite nice having that classic Panavision workflow with the new school kind of Panavision workflow.
What's nice about the finished product is it really shows how Panavision companies can come together and bring a project to life.
Being on a production is like being part of a larger organism. and every part of that organism plays an essential role. Our goal was to represent production the way that it actually looks on set, the type of sets that our customers are on every single day. And with the Panavision family of brands, we were able to achieve that.